That word ACE behind my name there, which is Associate Certified Entomologist, which, you know, if anybody knows what an entomologist is, they love bugs. And I absolutely do love bugs. But the one there on the left, because I am an entomologist, I have a lot of samples brought into me of things that people don't know what they are and want me to take a look at it. So I do have all the means that necessary to positively identify what insect we are dealing with. Because not every procedure works the same for an insect, you know? You have to know who you're fighting. And then if you know who you're fighting, you know how to solve the problem. All right, let's talk about some inspections. This is some termites that we got. That's called a stalactite. Anybody know what a stalactite is and stalagmite? Termites can actually build those things. They can go down to the ground and work their way back up. So that's just a little one there. All right, some more inspections that we look for, termite damage. All right, this here I'm gonna talk about now is about real estate, okay? Real estate transactions. They have to have WDI letters, which is wood destroying insect letters, before they can sell their house. So this is some of the stuff we do for our inspection. Whoop. Can someone tell me what that is? I kind of cheated there. Y'all saw that. A lot of people mistake that for termite damage. The interesting thing, yes, it is carpenter ants. The interesting thing about carpenter ants, they don't eat wood, okay? The reason that's damaged like that is because they go in and remove the wood that's been damaged by moisture, all right? They pull out all that damage from moisture and make these galleries to live in. So that wood is already damaged, okay? Moisture is the root of all evil when it comes to pest control, all right? What about that? Anyone? Throw hands out there. That would be termite, okay? You can see all the mud and everything within the wood there. So if it's got, like the previous one, there was no mud, it was nice and clean, that's gonna be your carpenter ants. Anybody ever seen this? Carpenter bees, all right? Well, the carpenter bee did the damage. That's his excrement that he spits out right there. So the other one's right down here. But do you know what actually caused that damage there? Woodpeckers. Because they'll find that carpenter bee and get up there and go after that larva that's inside that wood there. All right, and that's what actually causes. Yeah, the carpenter bees are causing damage because they're going in behind that fascia board and drilling in behind. All right, but then the wonderful woodpeckers come along and get them a nice little lunch. So that's carpenter bee. All right, this is another little insect that we deal with on wood destroying organisms. Powder post beetles, and well, now that's the bottom one. That's that one there. That one there is old house borers. Same concept, but just a little bit, you know, causing wood damage. All right. All right. Now this here is another part of wood destroying organisms. This is actual moisture problems. We take a look at brown rot and white rot because that crawl space has had way too much moisture in it. Soaks up that wood, gets that fungus going and growing and causing damage to that wood. That's black rot right there, or brown rot, excuse me. And then I'm sure you've seen that, you know? What do you think caused that insulation to do that? Moisture. You know, that insulation is just gone. And so that's where we'll pull the insulation out, but I ain't putting it back. That man right over there is gonna be the one who's putting it back for me. You know, we'll make it all nice and clean and everything for him to put the insulation back. All right, and this is a moisture problem. All right, that was white rot and brown rot. When you're doing inspections, we do take moisture meters in the crawl space with us, okay? You're gonna have moisture in wood. Wood has to have moisture to keep its stability, all right? But anything above 21% of moisture inside that wood right there, if you do have any fungus or any surface fungus on it, it's gonna get active. It's gonna start growing and it's gonna start causing damage. So those are things that we look for. All right? Things we don't look for, all right? Surface fungus. Surface fungus is if you're in the crawl space and you rub your finger and you see little dust, that's just surface. Every house has that, okay? Because that fungus will get there. Oh shoot, I got 2 minutes. That fungus will get there, not growing until it gets that high moisture percent. Let's go here. We don't do mold. I'm gonna leave it to this guy right here. I don't know that word. We don't deal with that word, so we just don't do that. All right. This here is a crawl space I was in. I'll run through these pretty quick because I'm down here. All right. More termite damage. Some more termite damage. A little bit more termite damage right over here and up into here, and that whole thing is. But this house, almost scared to be in it because people were walking in. It was that bad. All right. See, that's a normal termite mud tube that we'll pull up that we usually wind up finding. Well, that's one I found one time. Okay, that's like a super highway. That house has been neglected for years. All right. That house actually wound up being condemned. You know, with all the termite damage. All right, but we use a Centricon system to eliminate that, which is a termite baiting system that goes in the ground. That's this one here is an above ground station. So if we have active termites, we can put the station right on it. It eliminates the termites. I might go into actually give them one-on-one with me and I'll tell you all about the Centricon system. All right, that's one of the stations there that goes in the ground. This is a cistered floor joist that was damaged. That's a little patch we did. All right, just some cleanup in a crawl space. And that's my guy who likes to do the crawl space. His name's Dustin. He goes by Duck. He's been Duck his whole life, so he loves going in the crawl spaces. So, and that's it. And hey, leave me a Google review. Let me know how we do. Like you was asking earlier about Google reviews. That take you right straight to our Google review page. And hey, we love 5 stars. We've got 4.9 stars out of, I believe we have like close to 800 here in the Richmond area and 2,600 reviews with a 4.9 throughout all of Virginia. So, and with that, thank you very much. Enjoyed it.